Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a brisket flat. First time cooking it. We're going to cook it out on the Kettle grill, and this is what it looks like. Got the whole thing from Costco, $53. And yeah, so we're just going to cook up the flat part, and we'll save the point for another day. First time cooking it, so I've just been watching a lot of videos online and stuff, and let's see how it goes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the packaging here, and we're going to trim up the cut of meat and get ready for seasoning. And then we're going to season it with some Black River Angus steak spice. There you go, that's what it looks like there. And get ready to put it out low and slow. We're going to do it first thing tomorrow, so we're going to let it sit overnight in the seasoning. And we'll see how it goes. I really don't know. It's my first time cooking this type of meat, so I have no thermometers. I got a budget grill. We're going to be using charcoal and probably the snake method around the outside to maintain the temperature. So first, I'm just going to use basically a cookie tray with some foil. Throw that on top, just to cut it open. So if there's any blood or anything that drips off, it goes right into there. Yeah, got this brisket at Costco for $53 Canadian, and I'm pretty excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so. Okay, so here's their brisket. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to start taking off all these kind of fatty bits. Oh, it looks like that one's just going to rip off. Anyways, we'll work our way around, and we'll try and take off as much of the silver skin here on the back. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll bring you back when it's all kind of trimmed up. So we're all trimmed up. This is the piece that I'm going to. Oh no, this is the middle of it. So that's going to be ready for a future cook. So there's basically the point and the flat coming together. So that one I'm going to put away and freeze. Here is just the point with a little bit of the flat. I don't really know. I'm going to trim this up just a little bit more before I put it away and freeze it, but it's not the piece I'm using right now. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It might be a really fatty piece, but I don't know. That'll be another day. We'll do that another day, another video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring that notification bell. So here we go. Here's the flat. This is what I'm going to be doing on the grill tomorrow. Just a nice piece of meat. I'm going to trim up just a little bit more there. And that's pretty much it. So I'll do that real quick, and then I'm going to, right there, just put that last one. There we go. So that's all trimmed up. Now we're going to season it. So, like I said, I'm using the Angus Black River seasoning. I don't have anything else, so this is all. I thought I had pepper, don't have it. So we're just going to use this. And we're going to put a good amount of seasoning all over it. That a little bit closer, like that. Pepper, garlic, onion, salt. So just sprinkle that all over. And I almost used the whole thing on that side, so yeah, that wasn't really good. And that's the fat side, so way to go. There we go. So that's how you waste your seasoning. Perfect. So because I have nothing left of this now, I did grind up some peppers, so what I'll do is I'll take some pepper, pour that on top, and I got some kosher salt. And we'll put some kosher salt on there too. There we go. Whatever you got. This is all I got, so this is what I'm using. Anyways, there we go. Now we have our meat all seasoned. We're gonna leave it in the fridge overnight, and we're gonna throw it on the grill at 7 o'clock in the morning and cook up this brisket. See you in the morning.
All right, brisket day. Last night I went ahead and set up the charcoal snake with some competition blend wood pellets. I'm gonna use the charcoal chimney about half full to get it started with the fire starter. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so we'll get that nice and hot and we'll add it to the snake, get the grill up to temp, and get the brisket on. Alright, so here's our brisket. Just took it out of the fridge. All the seasoning on it. There we go. So let's get it out to the grill. Alright, so the charcoal is pretty much ashed over, so we're going to add that to the bottom of the snake. It's going to burn along, hopefully for a majority of the day. I'm just going to use my charcoal baskets on the other side to balance out the weight a little bit. Grate's on. Now my bottom grate kind of fell over, like slid in this way, and some of the pellets came out. You can see them at the bottom there. So I'm probably just going to add a little bit more on this side. I'm going to go ahead and put the brisket on now. I'm going to put kind of the thicker side in the middle with the other not so thick side on the other side. I'll check on it in 3 hours. Let's try 3 hours.
Hey guys, so it's 1 hour into the smoke, but someone said I should add a water pan to the bottom of it. So what I'm gonna do is let's take a look at it. So we're sitting just above 200 on the far side of it. Just trying to get some color. It's all right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to lift this up, take out the char baskets, and add a pan of water. Alright, so I put the water pan in there under the brisket. I got charcoal snake going on this side with some of the smoke burning off the pellets. I've also added the charcoal to the other side of the snake. I just want to try and get the temperature up a little bit. I find the 200 just not enough right now. Check again in an hour. Alright guys, so our 3 hour timer is gone. Let's take a look at the brisket and see how it looks. There we go. So grill temp is just over 300. There's a charcoal snake and how that's coming along. And I think I'm just gonna get rid of that liquid on top, but let's do a temperature check and see what we're at. So we're sitting at 162 roughly right now. So I'm just gonna tip it over and get that liquid off it, and yeah, it's coming along. I took some of that juice off the top there, and I'm gonna let it go for another hour to an hour and a half and take a peek. Check temperature again then. Alright, so it's been roughly another hour. Let's take a look at the brisket and see where we're at. Our grill temp just sitting around 300, if you can see that. And our charcoal snake is now kind of connected all the way around. There's the brisket right now. Let's take a temperature reading. Okay, so we're pretty much at the 160 stall point. So at this point in time, I'm going to take it off the grill and I'm going to aluminum foil wrap the meat and put it back out there for another hour until we hit about 200 degrees. So we just took the brisket off the Kettle barbecue. What we're going to do right now is we're going to wrap it up in aluminum foil, add a little bit of water to the brisket, and put it back on the grill until it hits an internal temperature of 200 degrees. So we'll wrap up the brisket now. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there just to help with the moisture. There we go. They're really close, nice and tight to the brisket. And what you want to do is make sure the foil is really tight up against the brisket. There you go. Pretty happy with that. All right, let's get it back on the barbecue. Okay, so let's open up the kettle. Steady right there at 300 still, so get our brisket back on. This time I'm putting it fat side down, and I'll probe it in about an hour and a half and check for tenderness. There we go. Now our temperature's going up. Hey, we're at the 200 mark. That's kind of where we wanted to be. Okay. All right. So here's our moment of truth. Let's unwrap the brisket and see how it turned out. There she is. Let's get it on the cutting board and cut into her. Here we go, let's take a look. Let's go right in the middle and start her off. Hey, we actually got a decent smoke ring in there. See if there's... Uh-oh. That's pretty tough. Let's cut off a couple pieces and see how it tastes. Apart. Not bad. Let's give it a taste and see how it is. Not bad. There you have it. There's the brisket. Probably could have cooked it a little bit longer, but it's still pretty tender. And thanks for watching. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell and leave a comment down below if you want to see something different next time. Thanks for watching. Yeah, maybe I should have left it foil wrapped for a bit longer out on the kettle, or even unwrapped longer. Left it in the stall maybe a bit longer. Maybe added more water to the foil before I wrapped it and put it back out. If you have any ideas how to improve the brisket, just leave a comment down below. And the nice part is I got 2 more sections of that brisket left, so hopefully I can get the quality up a little bit better and a little bit more juicy and delicious. Thanks for watching.